Hello everyone, this is Alex. In this video I will show you how to master the floating window features in Noteey. This is very powerful but easy and intuitive feature that can make your visual learning much more effective. First, let me show you the 4 interactions ways of the card. First, you can just edit and write in the canvas. Second, you can click the typo bar or click this sidebar icon to edit in the sidebar. 3. Click the full screen icon, then you can edit in the full screen way. Okay, so next is the pop-up window, like this one. Okay, how to enter the state of floating window? Very simple. Just click this floating window icon. Okay, this card has been converted to the floating window. Okay, it's another abstract interaction layer above the canvas, so it can break the limits of spatial distance. So when you want to open and edit 2 cards which are very far on the canvas, for example, you can use this floating window mode. Even the 3rd card, okay, you can view and edit the 3 cards at the same time, and this interaction way will make you much more efficient in some workflow. Okay, how to use floating window mode more efficiently? There are 2 frictions that I feel when I'm designing the floating window. First one, when I zoom out the canvas to get a global view of the canvas, when I want to open a card, I need to zoom in and carefully find the pop-up window. Okay, carefully find the pop-up window. Okay, click it. So it's exhausting for me. So here is a shortcut key for this use case. Just press the Command on Mac and Control on the Windows. Just press Command and click the card. Okay, so the card will be directly open in the floating window mode. Okay, it's much more faster. Okay, so this is the first very useful shortcut for floating window. The next shortcut for floating window is that when you're editing in the floating window mode, occasionally you want to go back to the canvas to see some context. Currently you need to one by one close the floating window. Okay, now see the canvas, then you need to open the card again, which is very cumbersome. Okay, now let me introduce the second shortcut to hide the current active floating window with 1 key with Cmd+W. Okay, so the floating window has been hidden, so you can use the same shortcut to exit the hidden mode. Okay, you can say all the active floating window have been restored with the same side and the same position. Okay, the last one, the floating window is a universal interaction way in Noteey, so it's also available for other documents and media. For example, it's also available for PDF. You can open the PDF in floating window mode. You can even open multiple PDF at the same time in floating window mode. So, which is very important for some use case. So you can view and annotate the PDF. And at the same time, you can even open the card. On this floating window layer, you can also have engagement with the PDF and the cards. So it's very powerful, very simple and intuitive. It makes sense. So you can copy the deep link of this highlight and paste here. Okay, so the highlight has been embedded to the card. So very powerful but intuitive. Okay, this is the video. Thanks for watching.